All right, welcome in. It is Saturday, January 10th. Wow, this month is just flying by. Game is super loud. I don't know if they made a change to it. I kind of think they did. Let's get rid of that thing. So we have a kettle, a Pharaoh, a little bit of heavy ammo, a little bit of light ammo. Get rid of the binoculars. We don't need any of that crap. It is Viewer Quads Day, so if anybody wants to jump in, well, you can do that. We can play a little bit today. Just feels a little loud to me. Let's crank the volume down just a little bit. Don't know if it's going to help. So they said there was going to be an update, and I think the update is going to fix the kettle. People are doing macros to spam fire the thing. I think they're tightening up the anti-cheat a little bit. And there's a few other little changes. So we'll see. All right, our mission right now, we need to go to Spaceport Container Storage, wherever that is. I don't even know where that is. Shipping warehouse, probably.
Go to that location.
It's like all the way on the other side of the map, so we're not going to do that.
That's the perfect time to stick him with an explosive or two.
We're going to just loot and get back out of here. No reason to chase a bad spawn. In Pierce, good morning. Yeah, we need a quest to search some of the containers in the container ship. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's rubber band in here. And I don't think it is my bandwidth. My internet is bad today, so that's not good. Sometimes it comes around. I did reset the router this morning. I still have not called our internet provider. I'm pretty lazy. When I finish this stream, I just ignore it. We really don't want to run 900 meters, though. Let's see, what did we bring with us? A kettle and a Pharaoh. So it is Viewer Quads Day, or Viewer Trios Day, I guess it is now. If anybody wants to play and they're logged in, just send me a friend request and we'll do some playing. We also got a late start on this. It's a super late drop. There's only 16 minutes left. I hear something. Wow, that was horrible. Need to let him die a little bit over there. Let him thrash himself to pieces. Yeah, I feel like my audio is way too loud in the game right now. I did put it on night mode. That might be the difference. Only 16 minutes left. 14 minutes left. guessing most people have already killed their arcs and extracted by now. No, I need a reload. Still need a reload. Uh-oh, where are we gonna put that? Guess that, no? Guess we could put these over here. Then we have room for everything. And I guess we should just sounds fine to you. Yeah, I have a different audio level. So what you hear is not what I hear. Let's go ahead and drop this and pull this in and get out of here. All right, we are way overweight. And of course, it's already searched. So let's go ahead and just get out of here. 3 minutes. I don't know if we can make that. That's too far for 3 minutes.
Let's head home at the central elevator.
And we are over encumbered, so we're running like a tank. How over encumbered are we? 1 pound. So let's just lose. Oh, we got to lose something. Let's lose one of these. A crude explosive. It's not getting us any lighter, is it? It's a little bit lighter. I need the Hornet driver, I need the Wasp driver, I need the Sentinel firing core, so we kind of just got to deal with it. What happens if the time runs out? I don't know. I've never let it go that far. I can't imagine it would be a good thing. Perhaps it's insta-death? Don't really know. We're not going to loot anymore. We're just going to walk up this hill. We might just take some long shots at these guys. What? Oh no, that was horrible. It's pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad. Guess it's not gonna matter, is it? All right, so taking shots at those guys from far away was a bad idea. Yeah, this is way too loud in the game for me. Hold on, let's... And I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll leave it up and just turn my headset down. I think that's what we'll do. That way it doesn't affect what you got going on. Anybody around with a defib? I need a pickup. No, nobody's going to save me. All right, well, we had a Hornet driver, a Wasp driver, and a Sentinel core. And now we have nothing. So that's about right. All right, we're going to go back in there, see if we get a more favorable drop this time. We need to search those containers over in the container storage warehouse area. We are going to go with a free loadout this time. Just because we're running low on other stuff. Need to get my YouTube sorted out so I know what's going on over there. There we go. So today is Saturday. If anybody wants to jump in here and play some rounds, just hit me up. I don't know how to do that. I did put my Embark ID in the chat messaging system. So if you put exclamation ID, you can see that. Send me a friend request. Yeah, we'll have to try one day to run the timer out and see what happens. All right, we're in a good spot.
Go to that location.
We have a kettle.
Hey, Apollo here. I'd start checking the water distillation system in the underground tunnels. Should be a lot to learn there for my own designs.
I don't know where the water distillation underground tunnel thing is. All right, this time we have 28 minutes left, so we're only 2 minutes into a game. So most of the loot should still be here. So I see online a lot of people run adrenaline shots so they can run through the map quicker. I'm gonna look for good stuff while we're running through here. A canister. All of that for an empty soup can. I played a little bit online yesterday. Well, not streaming, but with my buddy from high school. He just downloaded the game recently. He's getting better at it. Some damage stuff. Not nearly as good as what we had last time. So I also think I'm not seeing things as well as I should. You know, I run across backpacks and things all the time and don't even notice them sitting there. That is the first time we saw a fruit basket sitting on the floor. How do we get in? Over here, I guess. Wow, that was pretty bad. That was really bad. I always expect the kettle to be full auto fire. And then when it's just a burst fire, a single fire, it confuses me. All right, we got our wasp driver. We just need to find some containers. They said they were underground, so maybe we have to find where that is. Where would the underground container storage be? King Bing, good morning. I tried watching Warzone last night and it's still terrible. Yeah, I watched, oh, who did I watch? Sleazy Online. He's a follower of mine. And he still plays Warzone. and it's just bad. It's not fun to watch. It's not fun to play. And I hate to be negative on it, but it's just a bad game right now. So the only place I've actually found these containers where you can search them is in Stella Mons. But usually there's a Bastion shooting at you. Alright, I have no idea where we're supposed to be here. Shipping warehouse, departure building, container storage. Maybe it was over here.
Container storage.
It's only 900 meters the other direction. The turret up here is going to shoot at us. Probably should have looked at that last time. We were closer than we thought we were. We have a tick in here. He's going to jump on our face. Can't see him with all the plants around. Don't do that. Oh my goodness. All right, just like that, we're damaged again. King Bing, they need vehicles. I think what you need to do is just plan your looting close to where you're at. Don't go for a run across the map. If you drop into an area that you're not expecting, just loot that area and get out. A lot of people that come in with free loadout, if they don't get where they want to be, they just surrender and die and go again. Apparently there's not enough time to do all this stuff. But since I'm still trying to learn the map, I don't really mind spending the time. Uh-oh. And I guess in this game, by the time you figure out where something is, you've already done that quest, and you probably will never need to go back there again. Someone has already been in here. Running towards machine gun fire usually is not a good thing. Got absolutely no shots on him. How did he know where I was? So there was an update to this last night, and I'm guessing it's different than it was. I don't know enough about it to know what would be different. Somebody said they fixed the kettle so you can't macro fire it, which is a good thing. All right, so this is the area we should find those containers with any kind of luck. And we have a exfil over here. And I don't think this is the searching that we're looking for. I think it'll have an indicator on it that says search. What's up, Raider? I need to search containers. I don't know how to do that. All this has been looted. And I think there's a special name on it. Search for containers in the underground tunnels. I have no idea where the underground tunnels are. It's not marked on the map. I guess this is not the space to go. We'll probably have to Google it. And that's disappointing that you have to Google a game to figure out how to play it.
Head home at the east elevator.
You know, they should put an indicator on the map or something, not just say the underground tunnels and leave you to it. It's like, good luck. Hope you know where those are.
Camp to extract. Promise a bitch.
Hey, we're doing. Can never trust people. TZ Mac, good morning. I use Grok instead of Google now. Yeah, I mean that probably is a better thing. I only use Google because, well, I have an Android phone. You just push the button and it pops up. I'm sure I could do a hotkey to make Grok come up or install a Grok app. All right, so we got nothing going on. Let's go. I want to turn down the music. Is there a way to just turn off the music? Ah, so much better. All right, let's see if we can find out where are the underground tunnels on Spaceport. Where are the underground tunnels on Spaceport in Arc Raiders to search the containers? Come on, Google.
Underground tunnels on Spaceport run throughout the center of the map, surrounding the launch tower.
Surrounding the launch tunnel. Main entrance, look for collapsed concrete hole in the ground directly southwest of the launch tower. All right, well, there we go. Now we know. Not enough room in my stash. That's not good. Sell a clay pot. We don't need that. A poster of natural wonders. It's not good for anything. A really nice snow globe. We have some fruits and vegetables. I don't know that we need any of this stuff. Anything damaged we should probably sell. All right, let's get out of here. Should be plenty. All right, so again, main entrance is collapsed concrete southwest of the launch towers. There's alternative entrances. Several small white buildings with stairs are scattered around the base of the launch tower. Most lootable containers are located on the raised metal walkways. I guess we'll find out. King Bing, I have to find a new first-person shooter. Not sure I have time to commit to this. King Bing, yeah, this does take a time commitment. I'm finding myself spending at least a couple hours a day after stream just to do all the petty stuff. Wow, that's quite the walk to the control towers. But I guess we're going southwest would be over here.
destination.
Gotta try it. It's only 600 meters. How long could that take? We have a Stitcher, so we're only good at close range. We are still having a little bit of an internet issue. Noticing a little bit of stutter, and we have a yellow icon over there on the right side of the screen. And I'm not sure what the icon means, but it doesn't look good. King Bing, plus a lot of people are quitting this after a month or so. Yeah, I can see this being, once you get everything leveled up, then what do? You know, it's, you work through the skill tree, you work through the tech tree, you buy everything you can, and then you're either going to hang out and just be a villain shooting people with no upside, or you find something else to do. So I don't disagree that this is going to be a fairly short-term thing. But at this point, I just want to do something other than Warzone for a little while. Maybe this is one of those white buildings with stairs they were talking about. It's pretty dark in here. This looks right. Should probably keep our gun out. Can't see nothing in here. You know, and then you have people like Lucci. Lucci's been playing this for several months now. Well, since it first came out. Sounds like somebody's working up here with a jackhammer. I don't know that I'm hitting that thing. It's hitting me, no problem. Wow, that was not good. That was not good at all. At least we got some light ammo and we got a shield recharger thing. We've got a little tick around that's going to jump on our face. No! All right, all we're here for are the containers. Angelo, when is the next video coming out on your deck? It's been raining for the last couple days, so I really haven't made any progress. The only thing I need to do really is go to the store and pick up the decking boards and start decking it. I shot some footage of finishing up the joists, but there's not enough video there. There's not enough video there for a full video, so we're waiting for the other stuff. Hey, Raider.
Yeah. Won't even have it.
Wasn't very nice, was it? There's someone else right here. All right, let's get to exfil. He's in the dark and I'm in the light. I'm assuming there's someone here. We thought we heard someone. Well, let's see what he has. Us being on a free loadout, we're not going to get much. We will take his anvil. We'll take his bullets. He's been killing people too, so. Alright, let's make sure we have some bullets in our gun. What do we have? A Stitcher and a Stitcher? Why didn't it change? There it goes. But yeah, I think tomorrow's it's gonna dry out a little bit, and then we will go ahead and get another video up after I get that sorted out. Oh, so he didn't kill people. He was just in here looting. So where are the containers? We haven't seen a single container. Armageddon, hello, good morning. Armageddon's rocking the Ark emblem. That's cool. All right, let's turn off our flashlight for a second and look back at our indicator, see if it said exactly where those containers were. In Spaceport, where do I find the containers in the underground tunnel in Ark Raiders? In Ark Raiders, you can find containers in the underground tunnels primarily near the launch tower area.
Key locations. Main entrance. Look for a collapsed section of ground slightly southwest of the launch tower.
Near the launch tower. Isn't that where we're at? I don't know. Pull my finger. Good morning. Yeah, I do have to say yesterday was the first day that I felt like I was banging my head against the wall in this game trying to accomplish some stuff. We're still having fun, but it's not as much fun as when we first started. All right, I don't see any containers down here. I'm just seeing a tunnel. I'm just wandering around in the dark. All right, well, let's go ahead and get out of here because we are fully encumbered. And I think we can go somewhere else and get some containers easier. All we have to do is push this button. Even if we get downed by Ark, we'll still get out of here. Wow, that's a pretty horrible shooting there. We do really need a Sentinel core or a Stitcher core. All we have to do is get in here and push the button. That was better than expected, even though we didn't find the containers. All right. But Angelino Gambino, thanks for coming by to ask some questions about the videos. That's awesome that there's a little bit of crossover between videos and video gaming. All right, we did pretty good. We had 41 kilos, $19,000. We picked up a couple anvils, which is Pretty nice. I feel like we were a little disingenuous with the guy we shot. How much did you enjoy the last round? I'm gonna say not perfect. And why? The quest. We're not liking the quest right now. All right, let's look at our inventory. Stitcher, it's okay. We don't need all this ammo. We're gonna keep an adrenaline shot for some reason. We don't know why. 4 and 4. Gonna take a good gun. Perhaps we should get rid of this. Recycle it? Sure. And I don't know if recycling is better than... That's better than what we have. All right. I think we go free loadout for this next run. Stella Mons, and we're just going in to check containers. Of course, not enough room. What do we do? What do we get rid of? Milk, household cleaner. I don't know. Anything broken we can get rid of. We don't want to get rid of these cores, these arc power cells. We need those to make these. Tattered arc lining. Pop triggers, don't know what those are. Metal brackets. And this is the part of this game I don't really enjoy, is all of the material management. It's just not, it's not what I enjoy. You know, how are you supposed to know what you need to do with all this crap? We take somebody with a lot more time than I have to figure it all out. All right, let's go in. We have some containers to search. But yeah, we've had rain for the last 2 days. It rained all night last night. I think tomorrow it gets cold. So it's 55 degrees and thunderstorms outside right now. They're showing rain pretty much all day until like 11 p.m. tonight. And then we have 3 or 4 days of nice sunshine. So we're gonna get that dump truck barn finished this week. Just got to put the decking boards on and throw a roof on it. All right, so we need to get over here to container loading bay.
Let's go to the loading bay.
We have a stitcher.
You're looking for shipping containers labeled J. Cosma. That's all the help I can offer.
Good job, Shawnee. Not a lot of help there. Wow. That was less than successful. And we're going to have one of these creatures come around the corner and zap us in a second. So you have some people that just run around and spam the don't shoot button. And those same people will shoot you in a heartbeat. On this map, you should not trust anybody. All right, so here's the containers we want to search. And I don't think it's this kind of searching. I think there's a searching more like this. Let me show you down here. Like this, search container. We got a book. So a container, a white container marked Co's. Oh, no. Wow, at least someone else is shooting these guys for me. Dude, I just got destroyed. Yeah, I'm working on the Bastion. I also need to search some containers.
I need those. Wait a second. Sorry, I need these. But
All right, I really don't want to team up with these guys. We're looking for those containers marked JK. I guess that means just kidding. There's one there, so let's get to the other end. We had a dumping of snow in UK. A dumping of snow. I thought it's like always snows there. All right, can't search that one. Yeah, typically it snows here quite a bit, but it's been a very non-snowy winter so far. So where are we going to find the correct containers to search? Maybe all the way on the ground floor? It's going to hurt when we drop down here. That hurt a lot. Probably should turn off our flashlight. Stop. Didn't we have some fabric of some type? I just need a couple cores. Oh, no. Wow, that was brutal.
they love to do it.
Open it for XP.
We're a little late to this party.
That's fun.
I got it. Dude, I got all these shredders.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
So we are not getting any of these Bastion cells.
By the throat. What expedition are you on? Tell you what, does anybody else want it? The showstopper blueprint? You already got it?
I don't know if I need it.
Here, see if it has a check mark. It should have a check mark in your inventory.
So we have
So you got it?
no reason to be here. We have no idea what's going on. Could at least recharge our shields a little bit. So I have no idea where the containers are that we need to be searching. I'm guessing they're back up higher. But I'm afraid if we go up there, we're going to get killed by somebody. Maybe we should just exfil and then come back in. Because we're not in a healthy state right now. I think the other container is located on the other side. All right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna come back in and search again. And I don't know how many containers we need to search. Oh, we need to do 4. So we haven't done any of them, even though we searched one today. The blue gate. So that's a blue gate thing. It's not just any containers. We got these done. I don't even know what blue gate is. We should probably trust these people because we can't defend ourselves anyway. Freedom Farmstead. I think you completed the quest. All right. Well, that's good. Because we have no idea what we're doing. We're just kind of rolling through this. But there's another quest we need to do. And I don't know how to do it. Let's, So we got the cold storage. Got that done.
Potential knowledge made me a thumb. I've been pestering Tianwen for a while now, trying to get her to help me.
This one says, on spaceport, search 4 containers in the underground tunnels. Don't know where that's at. The clean dreams. You know what? I've been dreaming lately, talking water distillery. So we need to find out where is the water distillery on spaceport. Oh, it's the Blue Gate, maybe? Let's head into Blue Gate, which I guess... Blue Gate's over here. Spaceport's over there.
I should get some goggles.
Spaceport, Blue Gate. So both of the maps should have the same thing. On Spaceport, search 4 containers in the underground tunnels. Blue Gate is the map. All right, so let's go to Blue Gate. Your stash is full. Got to free up some stuff. Man, we are not good at this. And how do you do anything with it? Guess we're just going to wholesale start selling stuff because I don't know what else to do. We probably should be crafting stuff. Better guns and better stuff, but I don't know. Don't know how to do that. All right, we'll try Blue Gate. And we'll ask Google, where are the containers in the underground tunnels of Blue Gate map in Arc Raiders?
In the Blue Gate map of Arc Raiders,
loot containers are primarily concentrated in several key confiscation room, reinforcement room, communication tower, maintenance bunker, locker room. I don't think this is what we're talking about.
This is the highest value loot vault and requires the Blue Gate confiscation room key to enter. Reinforced reception.
Just sell those chemicals and fabric. Too much waste of my space. Amir, dang you rich. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff in my stash. I have a bunch of cash. But we've just been running free loadouts. Freedom, I've expanded the stash all the way. We're up to 280 slots. So I can't expand it anymore, which is good. I don't want to be a hoarder, but I think I am. I think we need to... You mean breach room? I don't know. Let's look at them. I don't know that I've ever been here. Oh yeah, we've been here. All right, so where would... I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere in Checkpoint, right? We'll look at it again. The Spaceport, the Blue Gate. On Spaceport. So Spaceport's the map. Yeah, so it's not here. So we might as well just loot something up. Let's actually go someplace I haven't been to, which is Ancient Fort. Can't imagine we're going to do well. We have the 12-round Rattler. Need a key for that. Be nice to find a blueprint or something. Ooh, a dumpster. You always got to go dumpster diving. Got some fabric. That's awesome. Oh, we have a Rattler. I don't know that I could do this with a Rattler. And what's going to happen is we're going to run out of bullets. And they're going to snitch on us. And then it's going to get worse. As long as they don't scan us with their red beam, we might be okay. We have a wasp moving in. We only have 45 extra bullets. We have a leaper coming. We are in trouble. What are you trying to find? We're trying to find the containers that we need to search in the underground tunnels of Spaceport. I'll show you here real quick. So it says Spaceport, the Blue Gate. On Spaceport, search 4 containers in the underground tunnels. Obviously, we're on the wrong map. We're gonna run out of bullets here in a second. Gotta make these count. They didn't count. We have what's in our magazine and 1 more reload. And then we're just going to have to run it out. Four bullets. 4 bullets and a pickaxe. And we messed that up. All right, here we go. Take that. All right, we probably need to heal up a little bit after that. Wow, that was exciting. We jumped on his back and pickaxed him to death. Don't think we can do that again. These guys can't do anything to us, so we're just gonna run away. Oh, a missileer. Wow. All right. Well, I think that was a pretty good clip. No bullets. I killed him with a pickaxe. All right, so let's go back. You just YouTube it. Ask Google about the mission name specifically. All right, we'll do that. The Clean Dream.
So no rush with that distiller. Would be great to finish my designs though.
In Arc Raiders, how do you... My goodness. I think it hears what else is going on. In Arc Raiders, how do you finish the Clean Dream quest?
To finish the Clean Dream quest,
Search 4 containers, enter underground tunnels located near the center of the map, and loot any 4 boxes or lockers. So they're not talking about like containers on the back of a truck. They're talking about just containers in the tunnel. Good Lord, I wish they were more specific. We could have had that done last time we were in there.
extract. You must successfully leave the map to save your progress before Step 2, Blue Gate. Visit maintenance bunker.
So search for containers, monitor filtration system, find a large green tank in the same tunnels and interact with it. Extract. You must successfully leave the map to save your progress. Then we have to go to Blue Gate, go to the maintenance bunker. See, this is what Abaden just rated the channel with 4 viewers. Thanks for hopping in, Abaden. I think it's a bad Dawn 3141. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're just playing in Arc Raiders, trying to figure it out. And Pierce thought it was pretty awesome. We ran out of bullets and had to melee our way through a what was it? I don't even know what it was. So this is the tunnel we're trying to get to, I believe.
Let's move to that location.
It was a wasp. We actually shot one of the thrusters off the wasp. He hovered right outside. We went outside with our pickaxe. All I was trying to do is swing at his other thruster, but somehow we ended up on its back. Milk for beets. What is up? I'm not sure what milk for beets means, but I kind of like it. Armageddon, press E when you're on the map. Shows the tunnels. What? E when I'm on the map. E is my... Oh, maybe, hold on. Let's go down to the thing. So if I... Why would E show the map? Wow, okay. So there's the tunnels.
Go to that location.
I didn't know that. How does it know that I want to see where the tunnels are? Because I have a quest set up? Rode that like a bull, yeah. I was getting worried. We were up there and there were other arcs coming and I knew something was going to shoot at us, so... We ended up just swinging at his thruster a couple times and he went down like a... Well, like something. We don't know exactly what. Alright, so we have a Stitcher. 105 rounds of extra ammo. We have somebody up in this control tower. He's probably going to try to shoot us in the head, so let's hide a little bit, run with cover. We got a snitch on us. Oh, that is not a snitch. We're rebuilding our stamina for a second. Took a direct hit there. That was not good. Oh, we're going to take another direct hit. And just like that, we are dead. E shows the second layer of the map. Well, that's good to know. I knew there were multiple layers. We should have pushed that green button as we walked by. Guess it's a red button, not a green button. He went down like a fat kid on a seesaw. Yeah, I used to hate seesaws as a kid. You had to watch. It was kind of like playing Arc Raiders. You had to watch the person on the other end. If they ever started scooching back towards the end of the board, you knew. Really? You're going to snipe me? I'm crawling to exfil? Wow. Glad to know about the E shows the extra layers. See, we learned something new, so that's awesome. All right, we're going to try this again. Now that we know where we're going and how to get there, hopefully we get something better than the Stitcher. It is so close range, I can't hit nothing with it. Who else is on? We got a friend request from WT. I don't know who that is. But we'll say, hello, friend. In a round. All right, we're going to get this. So I'm going to have to clip that little sequence. It was about 45 minutes into the stream where we did the rodeo thing on the Wasp. I didn't know you could actually do that. Oh, we have a skill tree thing. Broad shoulders increase the weight. Unlock additional items to field craft. That sounds like something we want to do. One way to scrap. When looting containers, you have a small chance of finding additional field craft items. Okay, well, maybe we'll get that next time around. We're still matchmaking. It's taken a while to get a match. I haven't really seen that before, but that's okay. Rob Dell, welcome in. So when we first started today, we were having drop frames on the stream, but it looks like it's been pretty stable for the last 30 minutes or so. Maybe they're doing maintenance on the lines early in the morning. All right, so we're trying to get to the tunnels close to the middle of the map. Why are we stopped? All right, we are not too far. So if we go E, look at that. Guess we can just go right here.
To that location.
300 meters, that's pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, how do we get across here? I guess this way. So I wonder if they're ever going to fix this. Whoever laid out these rocks on the ground kind of missed. They said, oh, okay, well, the ground does not go straight across. Surprised that wasn't on their short list of things to fix. Rob Dell, no more Warzone. Yeah, we're not playing Warzone for a while. We've tried to play. Occasionally we load it back up in the afternoons and give it a go, but we're just not having fun with it at all. We saw a raider running right to left up here. And the few raiders we've seen today have not been that friendly. That's our building to get into the tunnel. And all we have to do is loot 4 little containers. We don't have to loot like trucking containers, which was my mistake last time. Guessing that doesn't work. So 4 containers, and we're also looking for some type of a green tank. If we loot 1 container, will it let us know that we're on the right track? Let's breach this one and see if it goes down. Rob Dale, that's good. I'm not impressed with the new update. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed that the only update they have, did we get 1? Yes, we got 1 out of 4. So that's what we have to do. All right, at least we know what the mission is. I think I need some more tick pods. And I think we do have to exfil. Get me some oil. Gotta have some oil. There'd better be 4 containers in this tunnel. Is that it? And there's no containers? Okay, there's some more tunnel here. I feel like we're missing something. We didn't get a late drop, so there should be, if there's containers, do these count? Let's see if that counts. Yes, that counts also, so we're good. Feel like I'm jumping away too quick. So 1 more container. That'll count. All right, so we got our 4 containers. Find and monitor any filtration system in the tunnel. So now we're looking for a green tank. This looks like a green room. Weapons case. We're gonna have to turn off our... You know what? We do not have a place to store anything good right now. We need to be super careful. Maybe we should just go ahead and exfil. So a green tank. Does anybody know where this is? Oh, there's a green tank. All right, we can get this finished, but we do have to exfil, I believe. Now we have to go to Blue Gate and visit the bunker.
Head home at the central elevator.
Is it quicker to go out the end? I think it is. Drop that crappy gun and trade it for another one. Yeah, we don't know what's good and bad. We're on a free loadout right now, so we're just kind of winging it. As long as we don't get sniped by somebody up in the tower, we should be okay. Maybe the other side will be better. Get a little cover over here. Pull my finger. I used to really like it too, but it's terrible now. I installed back before the new Resurgence map came out. Pull my finger was ahead of the curve. He used to tell me months and months and months ago that Warzone was horrible, and I didn't want to believe him. Just because, well, we played it every day. Wow, that's like throwing rocks. Oldie Juan, good morning. Hide inside the building. We've had pretty good luck. Even if we get down by an arc, as long as the elevator is on its way up, we'll usually live long enough to make it in. The only time we don't make it is if there's a raider that snipes us or something. All right, so we ended up with 33.9 kilos of stuff, $26,000 of crap. We got some creds. We're part of the way through on that quest. I've never seen a quest that you have to go to multiple buildings, but that's okay, I guess.
I got my hands full,
So the last
no rush
thing,
with that distiller.
on Blue Gate,
Would be
visit the
great to
maintenance
finish the
bunker.
designs, though.
That sounds like something we can do pretty easy. So we'll go to Blue Gate, confirm, free loadout. Oh my goodness. Got to get rid of some more crap. All right, let's do this. Let's go see Lance. We're gonna trade. We're gonna trade for combat. Oh, you got to get rid of some stuff first. Hold on, we got to get rid of something. Do we have any broken stuff or trinkets? We have some candleberries. What do you do with candleberries? We're gonna sell them. All right, now let's go back to Lance real quick. We're gonna get. How much are the combat ones? We're going to trade our free loadout for these.
You'll thank me for that one later, trust me.
And now we'll go back to our inventory. And 640, so we can sell these. Combat Mark II, but it's pretty much damaged. So we're going to get rid of some of these. Guess we'll use this one. We'll stick with our shield. Gotta learn and consume our blueprint. Get rid of this gun. It looks pretty useless. And what else do we have that we can use? Probably take a kettle and a Pharaoh. Get rid of this thing. I don't like the Stitcher for some reason. We need some heavy ammo. As you can tell, I am not the most coordinated when it comes to this stuff. And we have a safe pocket. Perfect. Gotta go see Scrappy real quick. And now we're going into Blue Gate, and we gotta go inspect the maintenance thing. Amir, I've been looking for the Tempest and Bobcat blueprints for ages. You got a blueprint. What? For the cosmetics. Yeah, my blueprints are not good as far as I know. Let's go to Gunsmith. Oh. Yeah, I have not been finding a lot of blueprints. I think you almost need to do the night raids to find a lot of blueprints and go to the high loot areas. But every time I go to a night raid, I end up getting killed by a raider. And I've tried going in with no loadout, so you get a safe pocket, no gun, no nothing. Just go in, loot an area the best you can. All right, so we're looking for the maintenance something. Maintenance bunker, is that right? Go to the maintenance bunker. So it's right here.
Go to that location.
Now watch, we'll get a blueprint right off the drop here. Nope. What do we have? Let's get our kettle ready to go. Try to steer clear of all these wasps and hornets and snitches. Sounds like someone's taking them on over there. We do have a snitch up here we just need to dispatch most likely. We just need to get to that maintenance bunker. I do need that snitch core, though. Sometimes you just got to be a little bit greedy. That is where we're trying to go, right? Maintenance bunker, yeah. Ooh. That looks like an ankle breaker there. But yeah, yesterday's been raining all day, and today looks like more of the same. Haven't got any work done outside. So does the maintenance bunker have a key that we need or something? Or are we going to get here and decide that we can't get in there? So this is not the maintenance bunker. How do you get in the maintenance bunker? Obviously not here. It's got to be down the hill. Maybe it's here. Why can't I use the ladder? Wow. That was less than successful. All right, well, let's loot this up and get here. Crappy weather's for the Panther game. Pull my finger. Don't the Panthers play indoors? Oh, no, they don't. They do not have a roof in Jacksonville. Where are they playing at? All right, so we have people fighting up top. We finished monitor the purification system in the bunker. So we got to find the purification system. We're sitting here looting. But we need to do this over here. Internet just took a crap on us. Hold on, we'll stay still for a second. They're playing in Charlotte. Okay. I haven't kept up on the NFL in like 20 years. All right, well, we're just going to sit here and drink coffee because we have no internet right this second. Like zero internet. You guys probably aren't even streaming right now. Yeah, we are not even doing anything. No internet. We have a little bit of internet. We just need to get to the exfil. Are you guys still there? Are we still streaming? I can't even tell. Drop frames. It's horrible. Ozark, paperwork on the table. What? I didn't see any paperwork on the table. I didn't really look. I just want to get out of here. See if we can exfil, but I don't know that we have enough. I don't know that we have enough bandwidth to get out of here. There's gloves on the table. There's paperwork on the table. Let's see if we can figure that out. Paperwork on the table doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, let's just get to the exfil. I feel like our internet took a crap on us. We're lucky just to get out at this point before the game disconnects us. The Illest 1508, thanks for the follow. If you're still here, awesome. Got to push the button on this thing, get some cover. In Pierce. Hold on, let me get some cover real quick. Still working somewhat. Yeah, our internet is horrible. I think our internet's pretty much just a Dixie cup tied to a couple strings, or a couple Dixie cups tied to a string, something like that. Someone's already been here. YouTube is okay too. Yeah, it looks like the streams did not go down, but we full on lost internet for about 2 minutes or so. And then somehow it just came back. Room upstairs. What? There's a room upstairs? I think we are upstairs. All right, well, let's get out of here. Try not to break our ankles. So I always push the letter F when I'm jumping, and that's not what we should do. We should hit the space bar to help mantle. All right, well, we're out of coffee, so let's see how we did in this loot raid cash quest thing. So we ended up with 35 kilos, $16,000 worth of crap, no blueprints. We did finish a quest. So yeah, at least we got a quest done. Looks like a Chinese movie on YouTube, LOL. Your mouth isn't matching the words. Yeah, that's about normal for me. Alright, so this quest...
All of Speranza is buzzing about Stella Montis right now, and I admit it's caught my... Have a look around. If you see anything...
I guess we had other stuff we could do, right? Hold on, stop. Stop. Clean dream. Find a photograph of blueprints in the bunker. Oh.
Great to finish my designs, though.
You know, 000 Cool told me the photograph and blueprints in the bunker. We didn't go get it. I didn't know what he was talking about. And just like that, we missed it. He's probably jumping up and down over there saying, go get it. It's right there. It's in the back room. Upstairs. Oldie Juan, copper wire, most likely. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Now we have to go back to that bunker just to get the paperwork that we left on the desk. Why do we really want a photograph anyway? Ian Pierce says it's better now. Brandon Kirkham, good morning. Yeah, our internet's been going up and down. It started out bad, got better, went really bad a few minutes ago, but it seems betterish now. All right, we got to go back to that bunker. And we are all the way on the wrong side.
Let's go to the overlook air shaft.
It's only 600 meters. Do we loot on the way through here? Somebody said this is a great loot area. We're only going to grab blueprints if we see one. Our whole mission is to get the quest done, so we should probably do that. Wow, really? That was not that far of a drop. I'm actually amazed we were able to mantle that. We also still need a couple snitch cores. Snitch scanners, I guess they are. I really wanted to walk up behind him and hit him with a pickaxe. What's up, Raider? Just running through. Wow, that looks like a long way to run. We have a leaper between here and there. We have about 50 mechs or arcs. Got a rocketeer above us. This is not going to go well. Don't really have a great weapon for up close fighting. Surely don't want to be out in the open. Our stamina's gone. We're gonna let our stamina build up again here for a second. I think we're gonna run this way. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Don't make me do it. Oh, we have a turret shooting at us too. This is not going to go well. Oh my goodness. Amir, I got the Tempest blueprint. That's pretty cool. All right, well, we're not going to get out of this, so let's punch out. I still can't believe Zero Cool told us exactly what we needed to do, but we didn't do it. So bad. All right, we're just going to jump right back in with a free loadout. We just wasted our okay-ish loadout. So, Amir, where did you find the blueprint at? I'm gonna grab some coffee. I'll wait for your response on that. Yeah, we found very few blueprints. We found one today, but I don't know what it was. We'll go back and check in a little bit. Womp Womp, they buffed Arc. Yeah, I think they nerfed the kettle a little bit, which I don't know why they nerfed it. I think the biggest problem was people were macro spamming the button. Oh my goodness. We have to get all the way to the maintenance bunker over here.
Let's go to that location.
I almost feel like we should just go here and loot and forget the contract this time. Nobody wants to run 900 meters. Let's try to loot this up and see what we can get in here. Sounds like we have a Rocketeer outside. And all we have is a Stitcher, so that's not going to work out well for us. Sure, we'll get some oil or something out of here. So I thought Raiders Refuge was supposed to be a good loot spot. Maybe we're not doing it right. Maybe there's more to it than I know. Zero Cur, first desk after you go down the first bunker, ladder from topside. Should be in and out in 10 seconds. All right, well, we're gonna head that way. Everything here is taken. Maybe we should just tuck our gun away and run. I mean, there's no way we're going to get all the way over there.
Let's move to that location.
It's only 500 meters. I guess we've ran farther than that before. Oh, no, 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 no. All right, we do not have the right gun for this engagement. Maybe there's something in this box. You know, I'm actually liking rushing these guys. Seems to be working pretty good. Just give them one swing with the pickaxe. I don't know what that beeping is, but we're not gonna spend time looking for it. Oh, good lord! There are arc everywhere. Three button at the house. Open the bunker. Not that breach, but it's the arrival building. Hold on. Womp womp. AI. They buffed it. Yeah, we heard that. I don't know. It doesn't seem any better. But maybe it is. We need to get under some cover here. My little man is worn out from running. We just want to get this bunker and mark this off my list. This quest has been bad for us. How do we get up this wall? Containers, maybe? Run, little man. Hopefully that snitch runs away. I don't know if we can use our Stitcher to kill him or not. At least we know where we're going, so we are way ahead of where we were last time. Does this go in the bunker also? I don't think so. Yes, it's the same bunker. So upstairs on the desk. Not there. That's what we're looking for. Amir, the quest is too complicated for me. I think all the quests are pretty complicated. All this has been looted. Yeah, there's no reason, I don't think, for the quest to be as difficult as they are. And it's not like they give you tons of rewards out of it. It's just kind of something to do.
Fuck you. Yeah, the guy. I'm gonna call the.
Dude, he shot at me first. Really? Oh, well. Troubleshoot has great walkthroughs. Yeah, anytime you have to go to a walkthrough to play a video game, it doesn't feel right. All right, don't tell me we didn't do the mission just because we died. Okay, so we still finished the mission. That was the important part. We didn't have any good loot. We ruined one guy's game. He was trying to exfil. But we weren't camping it, so I don't feel bad about it. All right, so we get...
walk like someone with results. Wow. You found outright water distiller blueprints?
Destroy a hornet with a trigger nade. Let's try that. Friend invites. If anybody in stream just sent me a friend invite, make sure to tell me about it because I don't want to just go jump on with some rants. So a trigger nade and a snap blast. Let's go into with a... Got to get a hornet. All right, where do we get hornets? Here, I guess Blue Gate's good. Let's go with a custom loadout. Let's go ahead and take an anvil and a stitcher. Oh, we need some heavy ammo and some light ammo. Probably should take a shield just because. And snap blast grenades is what he said. And trigger nades. What's a trigger nade? What does it even look like? There it is. All right, so we're going to take 3 of each. We'll take some bandages and some of these. Let's go see if we can throw a grenade at a hornet. And Pierce, so close. Yeah, if it wasn't for the other guy, we would have looted up our stash or looted up our loot a little bit, but as soon as we knew there was another guy, we were in trouble. You have a trigger nade, BP, what? I do have a trigger nade blueprint, but I don't know what to do with it. I guess we're going to try trigger nades for a while. And I think some of these quests just push you to go to different parts of the map, try different equipment that you typically wouldn't use, and it's probably a good thing. All right, that guy was camping exit. Was he? I guess he had already hurt the other guy? I don't know. All right, so we're going to loot here. We're going to try to figure out...
Here's a tip, Raider. Hornets tend to hover. If my designs hold up, that's the perfect time to stick them with an explosive or two.
So how do you know which is which? Does it matter? So the snap blast sticks to surface, dealing explosive damage. Trigger nade, remote detonate. So trigger nade, you're probably going to have to throw it and then hit the fire button. All right, so let's loot up a little bit. Now let's look for a hornet right out of the gate here. Shouldn't be too hard. Is that a hornet? That is a rocketeer. That is not what we're looking for. So we need a hornet. That is not the right way to run. I don't really want to test it out on a... Is that a hornet? The hornets are the ones that have the shielding on the front thrusters. The wasp are not quite as strong as hornets. So what are those? Are those arc coming in? Shooting stars, maybe? All right, so when we see one of these things, we're going to click the Q button to get our grenades ready. I don't know if I should injure it first with the anvil and then shoot it or throw a grenade at it. Tinker Whiskey, it doesn't matter. You only need to use one or the other. Do you have to kill it with the grenade or just hit it once with the grenade then finish it with the anvil? I would think that would qualify. All right, so when you need a hornet, there's none to be found. We could let a snitch call in a hornet. I don't know that I've actually been up here before. There's one. Is that a hornet? No, that's a wasp. There's a rocketeer. Kind of want to stay away from him. The quest specifically says hornet. That is not a hornet either. Is that a hornet? We have our headlight on. Is that a hornet? We don't know. No, that's a... It's a snitch, but we can use the snitch to get us a hornet. Oh, and a bastion? We probably don't need any part of that. All right, let's find some cover. All right, there's a Hornet up there. Good Lord. We are not aiming well. And of course, we've got the Rocketeer in here now, which is not what we were looking for. Maybe we'll go for an indoor. Open the door. Close the door. All right. That went really bad. At least we should now have stuff to throw our grenades at. Got some handcuffs. We're going to take a peek out here in a second. So we want to make sure it's the right one, not him. That's our boy right there. Probably should go inside, get him to come down low. We are not doing well on getting this guy. That was bad. Now we have the trigger grenades. At least we have to stick them to them and then pull the trigger. That is not the right guy. Yes, it is. Well, that was pretty bad. Just like that, we don't have any more grenades. All right, well, we have a lot to learn about grenading somebody. Can we craft any grenades? Let's see if we can craft something. Smoke grenades, blaze grenades, lure traps. So no, we cannot craft what we need. Well, that's not good. That's not a snitch. What was it? I thought it was a snitch. The little cone-shaped things, they look like ice cream cones. All right, so let's just loot up and get out of here because nothing else is going to work for us. We're going to take that. We're going to take this. We're going to take some of that. And whatever that is. All right, well, let's get out of here.
Head home at the warehouse air shaft.
Let's make sure we have bullets in our guns. Should probably keep looting in here for a second. We already got some good stuff. Maybe we'll get something better. Wait, we're looking for some of that durable cloth stuff. What do we not take? Plastic parts? That does not look like a friendly direction to go.
Let's head home at the Overlook air shaft.
That doesn't look very friendly either, but we're going this way. Do have quite the hill to climb. Wow, we're just taking all kinds of abuse here. A little cover would be nice. That was not very good. So I'm guessing somebody already pushed the button. They did not. All right, I don't know how we made it out of that. Irish, do that in the domes. I'm friendly.
Hey, don't shoot!
Okay. Do you have any blueprints? I think I ran him off. Do that in the domes, battleground. They will follow you inside the dome, making it way easier to stick a nade on them. All right, yeah, we didn't do well with our. We didn't do well sticking grenades on anybody. It's like, do I want to be the one pushing the button? Sometimes it's better not to be the one pushing the button. So Tinker said that was a spotter for the Bombardier. I didn't know that. I thought that was we have 6% on our shield left. We got lots of stuff, so that's good. We finished a quest. Did we finish a quest? I don't know. I didn't look at it. Got some scrappy, not enough space in our inventory. We got to sell the crap we just bought, or the pottery. A film reel. We should probably go spend our seeds on something. Man, there's so much crap in here that we don't know what to do with. I don't think I need an old speaker for anything. And are you better to recycle or just straight up sell stuff? Hard to say. An old remote control, probably don't ever need that. Could probably recycle our shield. It's pretty worthless. Grab another one. Our gun is down to 46. I guess we're going to keep it the way it is. And 95 on our Stitcher. We need a few more big bullets. 23 would be good. And some bandages. Guess we got to go make some bandages. All right, so we're going to go to Dam Battlefield. That's what Irish Damo says. And we're going to go to the domes. Oh, we got to make sure we get our grenades with us. We're going to take 3 of those and 3 of those. Doesn't work in that. Probably isn't going to work. I'm not going to take an augment. I think we're good. Tinker Whiskey, all that burnout shit could be sold or recycled. It's good for nothing else. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, anything that says burn out is probably not very useful. We have a bunch of guns that are pretty useless, as far as I know. We have some snap hooks. We're going to hold on to those. We are not drinking enough coffee today. We've been running for our life most of the day. All right, so we're going to try to lure one of these things inside the dome. Sounds dangerous. If you're inside the dome, aren't they going to like be shooting at you? Of course, we are nowhere near the dome. Dome complex is way up here.
Let's go to the domes.
Watch your backs, Raiders. The matriarch has been spotted near your location. Keep your wits about you if you decide to go anywhere near, and always keep a close eye on her children.
Doesn't look like a fun run. This is some nasty looking water here. Looks like it has all kinds of toxic stuff in it. Probably need to wash my boots after this run. So all these quests, it's like you get bogged down on one. It's like, man, I don't know that I want to do this quest anymore. And then you finally get it completed, like that Clear Skies one. It's like, okay, all right, we can do this. And then you get on the next quest, and it's like, I don't know if I can do these. And then you get in a good battle with somebody, and it's like, okay, this is kind of fun. But a lot of time now, it's just a lot of traversing the maps. Where if you don't have the quest, you don't have to do all that. You can just loot your area, find somebody to shoot at. We should probably also loot while we're here. Any place where you can get them to follow you in. I think we have one coming towards us right now. Pretty sure that's what we're looking for. Burnt stuff. Get inside! Get inside! Oh no, don't get shot in the back! Okay, so somebody's gonna come in. Oh, we missed! I don't know if we got it on there or not. I think we got one on there. So I think we're good. So all we have to do is maybe get away from here. I think it back inside is not where we want to be. We don't have any bandages. All right, but we got our quest done, so that's the important part. All right. Now the dome worked out well. Thanks for that. That were Irish. That was a good call. We're just going to sit here for a minute.
Head home at the central swampland.
And we're going to loot in that direction. Need to get some fabric somewhere. Might be able to craft some bandages. Let's see if we can figure that out. Crafting bandages. What do we need? We need fabric. Yeah. All right, well, might as well loot him up. Need to collect some of this stuff. I don't know what's up.
Friendly.
Oh, I'm friendly. Industrial magnet. Still need some fabric stuff. You can also use fabric to heal small amount. Irish. Yeah, I can craft bandages. All I need to do is get some fabric, but we're going to extract anyway. We've finished what we need to do here. We just have to make it to this gate or elevator, whatever it is. Hope the friendly guy doesn't shoot at us. Stay quiet, see if we see any campers sitting here. Don't hear anybody. It's not a very good raid as far as loot goes, but we did finish a quest. We did stick a grenade on a hornet, so we've learned something. Now we have no health. That was so bad. That guy was trying his best to kill us. We got a nice anvil shot right to his forehead, so that's good. All right, Tinker Whiskey said we should sell all the broken crap. Got Sparks Fly done. Frustrating. Yeah, we were watching that elevator. I didn't see anybody around, and all of a sudden we took some shots right to the back of the head. Let's go ahead and look for broken stuff and get rid of it. We also have some attachments. We could put those on our weapons. But most of our weapons are pretty beat. 43 and 95, so. All right, broken stuff. How do you know what's broken? Performance steel, that's not broken. A broken flashlight. I can't believe somebody's going to pay $1,000 for a broken flashlight. A flow controller. Fried motherboards. We could recycle it into electrical components, or we can just sell it for $6 grand. See, I don't know what's what. Dehumidifier. Industrial magnet. Recycle it into regular magnets, sure. Laboratory reagent. We have that cert or a mark for something. Little rats. He wasn't very good though. No, he didn't kill us, luckily. Mod components. A portable TV. That sounds like a sell item. Some rope. Some ruined riot shield. That looks like something we need to get rid of. Some rusty tools. I think we've done all the rusty tool things. Voltage converter. Can make showstoppers with it. We're going to hold on to that. Burned arc thing. Broken thing. Duct tape. A garlic press. That sounds like a sell item. Great mullen. Used for herbal bandages. We probably want some of that. Don't know what else. Tattered arc lining. Recycle it into fabric. And that's it. All right. Well, we never did use our trigger nades. I say what we do is go in for a... Let's go in to kill some people this time. Just a quick like destruction path. Need to craft some things though. Need some shield regens. A couple more bandages. We're going to go into Stellamons, and we're going for destruction. Make sure we have enough bullets. Looks fine. Our shield's only at 30%. Maybe we should put a better one on. Guess we can't do a better one, so we're going to repair this one. All right. Flow controller and magnetron you'll need for a quest later. Yeah, see, there should be a list. Maybe there is a list somewhere of things you really need, things you should recycle. Oh, Sparks Fly, we finished that. We're going to claim our rewards. We got a trigger nade.
That place isn't going to investigate itself, you know.
Got a blueprint, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and consume that before we accidentally sell it. Guess you can't do anything with it. We already had that. All right, so we're going to go down where the Bastion is and just see if we can get into trouble. If anybody says friendly, we're not even going to talk to them. Peter, good morning. Welcome in. So the only good thing we've accomplished today is wiping out a couple quests. We did the rodeo bull ride on a Hornet. Didn't mean to run through the fire. Trying to save ammo. Wow, that was horrible. We're supposed to be in here shooting people. Got some medium ammo. Thanks for the follow, Riots. I guess it's Riots. Pete says it's Snow Raid. What is up, Snow Raid? Snow Leopard just raided with how many people? 38 people. That's awesome, Snow Leopard. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're in we're up in here in Stella Mons. We're just trying to get in a gunfight, but we keep getting sidetracked. Trying to make it to the loading bay area.
Go to the loading bay.
So raiders, welcome in. We pretty much do this every... I think there's people in here. So they hear us breaching. Someone says they're friendly, but I don't believe them.
Is there still a bad guy there? Someone's throwing nades up there. Hey, someone's throwing... Hey, I'm getting shot over here. I'm friendly. I am friendly getting shot at. I thought they were with us. How did they think? Hey, woo! 3 or 4 you got to come up.
And just like that, we go down. Well, just like that, we are dead. So Snow Leopard, thanks for the raid of 38. We're just trying to figure out how to play Arc Raiders. We're probably 2 weeks into the game. Our PvP skills are not good. We usually spend the first part of the stream doing raids and things like that, or quest, and then the end, we just go to Stella Mons and try to get in a gunfight to see how that goes. And it went pretty poorly. We typically don't do well against, well, what was that, a shotgun? I don't know what he was using. We do have almost $1 million in currency. We're building up our cred again. Our inventory is absolutely full of crap. And we have leveled up most of our workshops. So we're not sure what we're supposed to be doing at this point. We do know that there are two
I've
more
been pestering Tianwen.
quests that we're in the middle of. But unfortunately, we're going to call it for the day. We have to go do some other stuff. I have to go work on my dump truck garage. We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, and that's about all we do every day. So all the new raiders, thanks for stopping by. Snow Leopard 1528. If you guys aren't currently following him, make sure to give him a follow. And yeah, let's go ahead and see who we can raid. And we'll go ahead and call it for the day. I don't know that we've actually accomplished much today, but we did. We had some fun. All right, let's find somebody that looks like they're having fun anyway. Oh, is this guy having fun? I don't know. Sure, looks like he's having a great time. So we're going to go raid Domo Supreme. I hope he speaks English. I didn't even check. All right, Raiders, thanks for stopping by. All the usuals, thanks for stopping by. We will be back Monday morning to do this all over again. You guys have a great day.